Okay, I'm Vincent, and this is What's Going On. Okay, today I'm going to talk about personal hygiene. Now, the reason that this is brought on to me earlier today was because I passed by someone at school, and they kind of bumped into me ish, and they were a little bit taller than me, but they had their hands up, so it was too close to my face, and I smelled them, and it was gross. Now, it's not okay for anybody, especially people who are in college. They should know by now to use deodorant and to brush their teeth and to brush their hair if it applies and to shave and do all that kind of stuff. So, deodorant is something that is actually really cheap and is something that works very well. It does its job. All of them do. They all really do the same thing. So it doesn't really matter what kind you buy. And none of them really, I guess, smell that bad to where it would make it any worse if you didn't, then not wearing any. And I guess if it really doesn't work that well for you, you can use it more than once throughout the day. So you're good. But what I don't get is people who have toothbrushes and toothpaste and deodorant and I don't know, and then they just don't use it because they're lazy. I mean, seriously, it only takes a few minutes to brush your teeth, and it takes like 20 seconds to put deodorant on, and you didn't even. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, use it. But yeah. Oh yeah, cologne. Cologne is also something that can help. Even if you're not really wearing deodorant, it kind of makes it smell worse sometimes. But if you don't really smell and you're not wearing any, then cologne actually does help. The cologne that I use that smells amazing and I get compliments from everybody is Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. For any guy, wear that. Now, if you're a girl and you want to smell really awesome, buy Chanel Mademoiselle. That smells pretty awesome. Or, just go with the usual Victoria's Secret or whatever you buy. But if you're going to use cologne or if you're going to use perfume, you got to use enough for people to be able to smell it. If you put like one squirt on your arm and that's it, then nobody's really going to smell it unless they get close enough to intentionally smell your wrist, which a lot of people aren't going to do. So I'm not saying put like half of the bottle and make it smell terrible, unless, especially if you're using like an older kind of smell, or it's like an old, how some old people pass by and you're like, whoa, it smells like old people, which is like too much cologne because they have way too much cologne on. It smells gross because it's like all alcohol and gross and weird. But you want to use enough for people to be able to smell you with them standing close enough to you in like a normal, if you're having like a normal conversation with someone and they're standing a few feet away from you, we want them to be able to smell you. Now you don't want people to smell you from like the other room. You don't want people to like come in and say, "What's that smell?" "Oh yeah, that's my cologne because I put so much on." No, because then you're gonna look stupid. Especially if you didn't put deodorant on, because then you're gonna smell and then it's gonna mix with your cologne. It's gonna smell disgusting. So, Dolce & Gabbana light blue, Dolce & Gabbana light blue, Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, something like that. Deodorant, use deodorant. Okay, yeah, use deodorant. Um, and that's brush your teeth. That's a good thing. Um, Even if you like really hate brushing your teeth for some weird ass reason and you really just like don't want to brush your teeth whatsoever, or I guess if you're in like a huge hurry and you really don't have time to brush your teeth, which is not really an excuse because it only takes a few minutes, but whatever, some people are, buy Listerine, buy Crest the mouthwash, buy some kind of mouthwash, and you can even rinse your rinse your mouth in your car or walking down the street or anywhere. And then, like, seriously, if you don't brush your teeth, at least get like a napkin or like the inside of your shirt and do something and like wipe your teeth off. Because plaque is something that's actually pretty disgusting. And everybody knows when you have plaque. Because if you drink or eat anything with color whatsoever, it'll show up on your teeth. And then you'll be embarrassed and everybody will laugh at you and talk shit behind your back. So, if you're not going to brush your teeth, I shouldn't even be talking about that because you should brush your teeth. But if you're really not going to brush your teeth, wipe your teeth off with some kind of napkin, cloth, something, and then rinse with Listerine. As long as your breath smells good, then you're good. Use deodorant, use cologne, brush your hair. Yeah.